Welcome to the Landosha Show, guys. We're coming back out of the rose that grew from concrete. As we left off, I didn't have this one on there, so I went on and put it on there. I just showed it on the screen. But this one was God, and it goes like this. When I was alone and had nothing, I asked for a friend to help me bear the pain. No one came except God. When I needed a breath to rise from my sleep, no one could help me except God. When all I saw was sadness and I needed answers, no one heard me except God. So when I asked who I give my unconditional love to, look for no other name except God. Okay, now we're going into the next chapter. Nothing can come between us. This book is by Tupac Amaru Shakur, The Rose That Grew from Concrete, Part 2. Okay, this one is nothing can come between us. For John. Let's not talk of money. Let us forget the world. For a moment, let's just revel in our eternal camaraderie. In my heart, I know there will never be a day that I don't remember the times we shared. You were a friend when I was at my lowest. And being a friend to me was not easy or fashionable. Regardless of how popular I become, you remain my unconditional friend. Unconditional in its truest sense. Did you think I would forget? Did you for one moment dream that I would ignore you? If so, remember this. From here to forever, nothing can come between us. Okay? The next one. My dearest one. My dearest one. There are no words to express how much I truly care. So many times I fantasize of feelings we can share. My heart was never known. The joy you bring to me. As if God knew what I wanted and made you a reality. I died to hold you or to kiss you or merely to see your face. My stomach quivers, my body shivers, and my heart increases pace. To give me money or lots of gold would not be the same to me. I prayed and watched the distant stars, and finally you came to me. And it states here, faithfully yours, Tupac Amaru Shakur. The next one, if there be pain. If there be pain. If there be pain, all you need to do is call on me to be with you. And before you hang up the phone, you will no longer be alone. Together, we can never fall because our love will conquer all. If there be pain, reach out for a helping hand, and I shall hold you wherever I am. Every breath I breathe will be into you, for without you, here, my joy is through. My life was lived through falling rain, So call on me if there be pain. Faithfully yours, Tupac Amari Shakur. And this one is called Things That Make Hearts Break. Things that make hearts break. Pretty smiles, deceiving laughs, and people who dream with their eyes open. Lonely children, unanswered cries, and souls who have given up, hoping. The other things that break hearts are fairy tales that never come true, and selfish people who lie to me. Selfish people just like you. Next, black woman for Marquita. The day I met you, I saw strength, and I knew from that point on that you were pure woman to me, possessing a spirit that was strong. I want smiles to replace the sorrow that you have encountered in the past. And since it was strength that attracted me to you, it will take strength to make it last. My negative side will attempt to change you, but please fight that with your all. It will be your strength that keep us both standing while others around us fall. Next, and still I love you. And still I love you. I don't have everything. As a matter of fact, I don't have anything except the dream of a better day, and you to help me find my way. Being a man, I am sure to make mistakes, but to keep you, I would do all it takes. And if it meant my love was really true, I'd gladly die and watch over you. I wish you knew how much I care. You see, my love is true by the life we share. Even if you change your mind and said our love was through, I want to die continuously, crying, and still I love you. Next, the mutual heartache. The mutual heartache. Introduced with innocence. Who would have ever guessed that you were the one I had, being so desperately searching for? You talk as I do, but yet you don't. Understand when I mumble. You see, as I do, but your vision is blurred by naivety. This is the barrier that separates us. I cannot cross yet. There is too much of me that will frighten you, so I live in heartache because we cannot fully explore this love. And what of your heartache? Does it feel as sharp as mine? No matter where I go or how long it takes, I will never recover from this mutual heartache. Hold on, let me mark something here. Okay. Next, first impressions. First impressions for Irene. Just when I thought I'd seen it all, our paths crossed and met, and I knew from the first glance that you would be hard to forget. Your eyes attracted me first, but you reeked of sultry confidence. I couldn't wait to touch lips and kiss with my heart's intentions. When we did, it was what I expected. And for that moment, we erased the tension of the awkwardness of first date jitters and initial blind date first impressions. We kissed again, and I felt the passion. And this was Cupid's blessing. Okay. Next, a love unspoken. A love unspoken. What of a love unspoken? Is it weaker without a name? Does this love deserve to exist without a title? Because I dare not share its name? Does that make me cruel and cold? To deny the world of my salvation? Because I choose to let it grow? People tend to choke that which they do not understand. Why shouldn't I be weary and withhold this love from man? What of a love unspoken? No one ever knows. But this is a love that lasts, and in secrecy, it grows. Okay. Next. Forever and today. Forever and today. You say that you'll love me forever. But what about today? As the dusk become dawns and the years pass on, will you love me the same way? If so, let us rejoice and bathe in constant pleasure. If not, spare my heart today, and I shall recover before forever. And if my doubts and questions upset you, forgive my fragile heart. I just wanted to know if you love me forever before today would start. Next, when I do kiss you, when I do kiss you, I haven't yet for reasons of your own. But soon, I'm sure, you're tired from being alone. You haven't recovered from the pain of the past. So you show me affections behind the wall of glass. But when I do finally kiss you, you will realize, at last, my heart was true. Next, Carmesetta of the Bronx. Hopefully I ain't butchering the name. Carmesetta of the Bronx. Dedicated to Carmen. You saw innocence at its best. I wanted you more than I wanted me. I remember my last thought at night was of you. And my first thought in the morning was of you. It has been a long time since I've actually sat and adored you. But every once in a while, your beautiful smile guides me through a day. I hear you are with another, and you are expecting. I wish you good luck. He is lucky to be able to wake up to you each morning. See you in heaven. Next, Untitled. Untitled. Every word cuts to the heart. Conversations are ended before they start. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what must be? This is not a game. This is a love. One should be played, the other cherished. I feel two hearts breaking. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what must be? Next, love is just complicated. Love is just complicated. You asked me to communicate what it is I feel within. I search for words to assist, but I find none to help me begin. I guess love is just complicated. Love is just complicated. I thought I knew my heart's desire. I thought I quenched my burning fire. I thought I wanted A, but A was too mixed up with B. Then C made me more confused. So A turned off me and B feels better. C is upset and lonely, and me, I think love is complicated. Love is just complicated. Next, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. A different love from BSA. I remember when you were lost, and your soul was in the wind. It was at this awkward moment that you and I became friends. But then your soul was found, and you discovered celibacy. But with this, you forgot about me. And our bond was a memory. And now I see. You felt it. The bond we made before. I pray to God it stands and serves and severs, rather, never more. Next, I know my heart has lied before. I know my heart has lied before. I know my heart has lied before, but now it speaks with honesty of an invisible bond of friendship that was formed in secrecy. Coming from me, this may seem hard, but to God, I swear it's truth. We are friends for eternity, and forever I will always love you with all my heart and spirit. P.S. Just so you don't forget that I am here for you. You are a true friend. From first glance. From first glance. For Michelle from Zaps, February 1st, 1990. From first glance, I know exactly what would be. You and I have perfect hearts, destined one day to be. The circumstances don't even matter because my heart never lies. And if you don't admit to this, it is you who will be surprised. Next, one for April. One for April. To me, your name alone is poetry. I barely know you and already can't explain this feeling I feel for April. I want to see you from the moment you leave my side to the moment you return. My nonchalant, cold heart finally has eyes only for April. So now I risk it all, just for the feeling of joy you bring me. I accept the ridicule in exchange for the words you share with me. All of this and much more I will do for April. Next, wife for life. Wife for life. Dedicated to April. I hope you heard me when I asked you that night to be my wife. Not for this year or next, but mine for all your life. To accept me when I sin and understand me when I fall. Fail. Not to mention standing the rain, which comes down as hard as hell. I am not the best of men. My faults could scar the night, but my heart is always pure to my wife for life. Next, tears from a star. Tears from a star. My tears, they fall with, for me and April. My tears, they fall with passion, like tears conceived from stars, full of brightness and energy, seen only from afar. Tonight these tears are full of pain, but also I can feel relief from my heart, because the stigma is revealed, unfaithful and unforgiving. I cannot bear to let this be. So I must be pure to only her for eternity. Next, March 1st, the day after April. March 1st, the day after April. Dedicated to the divorce of me and April. Today, I wake and feel even lonelier, but I see positive potential. My heart shook much like the quake. Then the pain's gone. The Arctic breeze formed a fortress, barricading my fragile heart from pain. It is not that I don't love you, and it was because I did love you that I must move on. As long as I breathe, I will remember we as two. go to the next one. Why must you be unfaithful? Why must you be unfaithful? For women. Men, you shouldn't listen to your selfish heart. It doesn't really have a brain. Besides keeping you alive, its existence is in vain. How could I be so mean and say your heart has no place? Because mortal men fall in love again as fast as they change their face. I may be cruel, but think a while about the hearts that you have broken. Match that with the empty vows and broken promises you've spoken. I'm not saying females are perfect, because men, we know it's not true. But why must you be unfaithful if her heart is true to you? Next, the power of a smile. The power of a smile for Renee. The power of a gun can kill, and the power of fire can burn. The power of wind can chill, and the power of the mind can learn. The power of anger can rage inside until it tears you apart. But the power of a smile, especially yours, can heal a frozen heart. Next, Genesis, the rebirth of my heart. Genesis, the rebirth of my heart, dedicated to Renee Ross. First, there was nothing, not even a faint echo of a song. Loneliness was daily for me until you came along. There was a glimmer of There was a glimmer of stars in your eyes. I thought I'd never feel this way again. But you were the one to reach into my heart and find in me a friend. I could not ignore the magnetism that I felt when you were near. And any problems plaguing my mind would suddenly disappear. It was the rebirth of my heart, the day you became my friend, because I knew from the moment I held you that I would find love again. See how far we're going. We ain't got too far to go. Next, love within a storm. Love within a storm for Elizabeth. We made love within a storm, in the midst of passion and chaos. Somewhere, somehow, our true bond of friendship was lost. In the eye of the storm, the rain always falls harder. Those who prevail this trauma will learn to bring their love farther. But now the storm has passed, and the seas of our friendship are calm. But as long as I live, I will remember the love within the storm. That was good. Next, what can I offer her? What can I offer her? All of my life I dreamed of meeting one with immense beauty. And once I found her, I would charm her and she'd be mine forever. I have found her, and indeed she is all I wished for and more, but she is not charmed nor intrigued. Then I think to myself, what can I offer her? The tears warm my eyes and blur my vision. I stick to my stance of bravado and give her the same uninterested look she gave me. She was so beautiful. But what can I offer her? Next, Jada. Jada. For Jada. You are the omega of my heart, the foundation for my conception of love. When I think of what a black woman should be, it's you that I first think of. You will never fully understand how deeply my heart feels for you. I worry that we'll grow apart and I'll end up losing you. You bring me to climax without sex. And you don't, and you do it all with regal grace. You are my heart in human form, a friend I could never replace. Next, the tears in Cupid's eyes. The tears in Cupid's eyes. For Jada. The day you choose to leave me, or should I say the day you chose to leave me. It rained constantly outside. The truth, I swore the rain to be the tears in Cupid's eyes. Next, Cupid's smile too. Cupid's smile too. I ran outside to feel the rain, and I stayed outside a while. When the rain was done, along came the sun, and this was Cupid's smile. Next, what I see. What I see. With my eyes closed, I can see. We have a chance to discover ecstasy, but the clouds of doubt have made you blind. So you are afraid of the emotions that you may find. I know that you've been hurt before, but this is no excuse for you to ignore the seed that Cupid planted in hopes that we would sow. This infant emotion deserves to breathe, so why won't you let it grow? A neglected flower will wither, and on its own, it will surely die. But with honesty, passion, and mutual respect, we can soar beyond the sky. So please don't follow what you see, follow the rhythm within your heart. Believe in me, though you cannot see what lies within the dark. Next, in the midst of passion, adultery. In the midst of passion, two figures stand, emerged in ecstasy, joined hand in hand. Words are unnecessary, feelings are heard. The body takes control, deaf to words. It is at this stage that I think of you. In gratitude for this joy you have exposed me to. Each day is bright with you as the dawn. With the collapse of each night, a strong bond is born. In the midst of passion, I remember your kiss. I reminisce about your touch and suddenly miss the scent you wear and the tone of your voice. Only you can be my choice. In the midst of passion, I see you and me, lost in constant ecstasy. Okay, next, to people with one wish. To people with one wish. There were two people with one wish: to live a life filled with love. To God, they would pray that together they'd stay under the stars above. But someone else made a wish at the same time, on the same breath. And although the wish for love was granted, so was the evil wish for death. Now I make a wish, sealed with tears and laughter. It is my wish that these two loves are united in the hereafter. Next, hours pass by. Hours pass by. I think of you in my arms and what it would be like to make love. I think of the rising. I think of you rising my seed. And what they be made of. I think of how alone I was before you came to be. I think of the joy I felt when you said you thought of me. I'm proud to be the heart you chose to make a friend. Hours pass by and Cupid cries until we meet again. With that being stated, family, we'll be coming back next time. Oh, I ain't take that picture. With just a breath of freedom. Just a breath of freedom. Part 3. That'll be the end of this trilogy. Till next time, family, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. Peace.